in 1969, which is a stellar performance from the two of them. Johnny Valentine, one of the greatest of all time, impervious to pain, but he felt a lot of pain that day. And you can look up, you have to probably be fluent in Japanese, but there's some Japanese wrestling videos out there as well, probably from All Japan or UWF back in the 60s, 68 of my father. But we have a lot of old reels, and we're in the works of getting them transferred over, and when I get them transferred over, I'm going to put them on YouTube for the world to see, because I know there's a lot of people who wishes they could have it, and wishes they can get access to it, and I want to get access to it, so I figure it makes no sense to have them locked away and put them to good use so everybody can enjoy it.
Nick, thank you so much for your time. I hope to get you back on the show when we're not in such a loud environment. Someone wants to book you. How do they get in touch with you?
All right, if you're looking to book me, you can get in contact with me on Facebook or Instagram, but my Facebook is Nick Curry, Curry. My Instagram is epitome_prodigy, but you can also find me as Nick Curry. That's pretty much what it is. But my email is nickcurrybookings@gmail.com. But probably best would be Instagram or Facebook via private message.
If you get a chance to see Nick Curry, he's an impressive young talent. You got to get out and support him in the local independent area, wherever you might be, Rhode Island, New York, wherever else he's showing up. Make sure you get out and see him. Nick, thanks again for your time.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll love to do it anytime in the future, man. God bless.
We want to thank Nick Curry for his time joining us in the podcast booth at New Year's Bash. Like I said, you guys, if you see Nick Curry booked in your area, you owe it to yourself to get out and support this kid. He's going to be a big star one day. New York Championship Wrestling has a really, really strong talent in Nick Curry, and I really hope that the fans continue to get behind him, and New York Championship Wrestling continues to book him. And he's got to be booked right, you know. They got a good underdog star being built right now. Build him slowly, and soon he could be in a title picture. So it's good to see Nick Curry getting some attention from the fans, and, couldn't be a nicer kid. And just thanks again to Nick Curry for joining us on the show. Right now we're going to send it back down to ringside for the next match. Here comes ring announcer Terry Hamlin. I don't know if that's his name, but that's what he looks like.
I'm telling you.
It's a singles match.
Singles match to kick it off.
Singles match to kick things off. Not sure who is coming to the ring. This music is not familiar.
Maybe new guy, but maybe see some new talent, or maybe a new character even.
Nobody coming out yet. Here we go.
Mike Haggerty.
Mark Adam Haggerty. This is not a singles match, but let's see what he has to say.
Finally, so I believe.
Maybe he's going to challenge Harry Hamlin for the right to ring announce.
If so, I will be right behind Mark Haggerty.
Mark Haggerty coming to the ring with some unknown woman, blonde hair.
I believe it's white.
White, blonde, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Adam Haggerty, and I am excited to be here with you tonight for NYCW. This is a really cool company with a lot of buzz, and I hit up my main man behind the scenes and I said that I need to be there, specifically on this night for the very first show of the year. But the thing is, I'm not here to ring announce. My main man is doing that already. But up here in the Capital Region, this is kind of where I got my career started. And for those of you that don't know, I just signed a contract with Chikara, and that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for all of these promotions up here that gave me a chance in the first place. So I said to the people, I said, I know you have a ring announcer, you have really great commentators, you've got all that stuff covered, is there anything I can do? And they said, well, Mike Falvo sucks, and we need someone to come in as a liaison to the front office. And I said, I really can't commit to do that. But what I will do is I will show the liaison to the front office the ropes. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the liaison in training, Miss Cassandra Powers.
Cassandra Powers, the new liaison to the general manager.
And full disclosure, folks, because look, you came here for wrestling. You didn't come here to listen to people in suits talk. So I'm going to be very brief right here. This is not some gimmick where I come in here to be mean and do whatever. I'm here to legitimately do anything possible to make NYCW the best promotion it can possibly be. Because the Capital Region is where I started, and the Capital Region is thirsty for good professional wrestling, and NYCW is doing that, and it is my honor to be here with you tonight, so thank you very much. Cassandra, I think we are going to go ahead and we're going to take a seat right over there. We're going to be looking at everything going on here tonight. We're going to be showing you the ropes. We're going to hand the microphone back to my main man right here, and are you folks ready for the show?
Haggerty doesn't know the guy's name.
Well, the buzzer just went off, so I think they're ready too. So, Mr. Ring Announcer, break a leg. Thank you, Mark.
Mark Adam Haggerty announcing he has signed a contract with Chikara to be a ring announcer. Congratulations to him.
I do have to say, I'm going to miss him during Dynasty and all that, but good for him.
And now
it's a singles match. Somebody's coming out to the ring. We'll see you in a minute.
Apparently making their time.
This looks like Jacoby Riddick from formerly of Killer Instinct. Looks like Jacoby Riddick's got a new tag team partner.
And maybe maybe like Bobby Lashley, a hype man or something. We're about to find out.
Jacoby walked out of Killer Instinct last month after Mike Skyros and Kevin Cartwright cost him a match against Kirby Wackerman. I think that's enough to walk out on anybody.
Yeah.
Not sure who his bearded partner is.
Don't even know.
I wonder if he's afraid Killer Instinct was going to get involved, so he needed some backup.
Maybe. Sounds like Derby Bug music, but
and Jacoby Riddick's opponent is Fox Vineyard. Fox Vineyard coming through the crowd instead of going down the aisle, shaking hands. I guess this time he is a face. He's very Ultimate Warrior looking tonight.
He's got the colors of Ultimate Warrior. But that hair, though.
His hair. I want to cut his hair so bad. Gee, does that sound familiar, Antonio?
Maybe.
I finally cut that fucking rat's nest on your head.
Shut up.
Fox Vineyard finally going into the ring.
He's got the colors of Ultimate Warrior, but the face paint looks like the Road Warriors.
The Barbarian. He's definitely got a size advantage over Jacoby Riddick.
Now, I know very little bit about Fox, but he is great in the ring. I do have to say that.
He was here last month. I think he picked up a victory in a 4-way.
I believe so.
And I know he fought Brute Van Slyke once, but he came up short in that match. Tie up in the ring. Jacoby Riddick sent flying on his ass by Fox Vineyard.
Fox doing push-ups from the ropes, top rope.
Jacoby Riddick is not somebody you want to turn your back on for very long.
No. He may be small in weight, but he is powerful.
He's got him here in a, what do you even call that move?
I don't even remember. I want to say like
Fox Vineyard turned.
I want to say maybe like a Black Widow, but I know that's
a half crab.
Oh.
Half crab, and Fox Vineyard is doing push-ups. Jacoby Riddick needs to cinch that in better. Oh,
out of the ring.
Jacoby Riddick goes out of the ring.
Oh, kick. Going to the top rope. Maybe crossbody. Yep, crossbody. Oh, the counter.
Caught by Fox Vineyard, and looks like a press slam coming up here. Is he going in the ring or out of the ring? Oh, in the ring.
Oh, that clothesline.
Fox Vineyard is impressive. Ooh, caught an elbow from Jacoby.
Suplex.
Nice suplex by Fox Vineyard, showing his power.
Going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
He's going to need to do more than that to put down Jacoby Riddick. Syracuse native. Not quite sure what Jacoby Riddick's game plan is now that he's not a member of Killer Instinct. Are we supposed to be behind him, or hating him, or liking him?
Maybe we might see.
We'll find out.
What is he doing? Backflip.
Oh. Fox Vineyard with a standing moonsault, but it failed. I don't know if that I've ever seen a man his size try to do a standing moonsault.
I mean, we've seen on WWE Braun Strowman do like drop kicks and all that, but I've never seen a big man like him do a standing moonsault. Have you?
No. Jacoby Riddick's got the advantage right now. Elbow to the face.
Chop. Woo! Woo!
If I didn't have a cold, I would try that a little better.
Woo! There we go. Going for a drop kick to the back of them. In the back, I looked like the back of the neck, but it didn't.
Jacoby Riddick going for a cover here, but
A 2 count.
and this time it looks like we have a legit referee in Frodo.
Instead of a paid off one.
Wait a minute, that's not Frodo, that's Dilbert. Dilbert the ref. Jacoby Riddick with a hiccup. Oh, Fox Vineyard broke out. Irish whip and an uppercut.
Clothesline.
What's Fox gonna do here? He's got Jacoby, and it's a hip toss.
What's he going for in the corner?
Jacoby is warrioring up here, and he just ate a
super kick.
super kick from Jacoby Riddick.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Jacoby going for a cover here. Count of 2.
And a 2 kicked out.
Dilbert ref being very diligent after our last referee, Gingerbeard, screwed
Yeah.
2 fan favorites.
I do have to ask you. I know the night just started, but what's the match that you were looking to watch out of all the match on the card?
I really wanted to see Tyler Vincent face the man Johnny Moran, but we know Tyler Vincent's not here tonight. So another match I'm looking forward to is High Voltage Omar against his opponent. I'm forgetting who that. Oh, Dante Dio. What about you?
Well, I would have to say probably the triple threat with Brute Van Slyke. I'm a big fan of Brute Van Slyke. I've been since the first time I've seen him back in, I believe, 2017 at Dynasty. And I've been a big fan ever since. I like his stuff in the ring. He almost kind of reminds me of a Braun Strowman, not quite, but his own character of Braun Strowman.
Brute Van Slyke could be a monster here in your championship wrestling.
And I do have to say, if there is a NYCW championship main title, I could see Brute Van Slyke holding it for at least.
Jacoby Riddick has got Fox Vineyard down in a submission hold, maybe a sleeper. Can't see from our vantage point.
It don't look like a sleeper. It almost looks like a hold, almost like a wear down submission type.
Crowd is getting behind Fox Vineyard. It's surprising. We haven't seen too much of him. Not too much character development, anyway. Not yet. Fox Vineyard's up to his feet.
He's getting some momentum.
Free. Oh, and a slap.
Another slap.
to
Or
the
as I like to
face.
call bitch slap.
He is bitch slapping and chopping the shit out of Jacoby Riddick.
Irish whip. Clothesline.
Lariat.
He's getting
Another
fired up.
lariat.
Clothesline. Fired up here. Headbutt.
Fox Vineyard is
Off the
pumping up here.
ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Under.
Jacoby Riddick is down with a
Power slap. 2. And a
count of
2.
2 for Fox Vineyard. Not close enough. It's really hard to know who to get behind in this match because we don't know too much about Fox Vineyard yet.
Apparently, some of the crowd.